do it.
All right, Derby fans, I'd like to get a little rhythmic clap action going. So can I get a clap from the crowd? Let's get a clap. Now, there we go. Everybody together. Clap, clap. Let's build. Let's build.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Now let's build a little more.
Okay.
Let's get some noise going.
All right.
Bring it. There we go.
Okay.
All right, now let's get really cranked up, all right? Now who's ready for some roller derby?
Let's go!
Now taking the track from the near bench dressed in maroon, it is the defending champion Runaway Bride.
Woo! If you're new to Derby, welcome. Me too.
Skating tonight for the Runaway Brides, number 00, Novocaine.
Let's go!
Number D20, D&D's Nuts.
Yes!
Number 151, Ash Smash'em.
Let's go, Ash!
Number 420, Astro Thought.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Number 487, To Kill Ya.
Let's go!
Number 623, Hollywood.
Let's go, Hollywood!
Number 626, Remy Ruckus.
Woo!
Number 713, Shank Williams.
Let's go, Shane!
Number 772, Al Annihilate Ya.
Ah!
Number 100, The Kituation. Co-captain of the Runaway Brides, number 4, Cherry Kiss.
Let's go, Runaway Brides!
And your captain of the Runaway Brides, number 95, Lightning the Queen.
Hey, let's go, Captain!
Coaches of the Runaway Brides are Nikki Badaz and Troy McClure.
Thank you, coaches.
And now taking the track from the far bench, decked out in red and black this evening, it is the Bombshells.
Let's go, Bombshells!
Skating tonight for the Bombshells, number 3, Enema Burns. Number 6, Tornado Alley.
Let's go, Tornado Alley!
Number 24K, Gold Digger.
Let's go, go, go! Ooh, 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 ooh.
Number 48, Beater Cottontail.
Let's go, Cottontail!
Number 55, Skid Vicious.
Good, Vicious in the house!
Number 71, Mads Incognito.
Incognito!
Number 182, Hannibal Lecture.
Oh!
Number 600, Thigh Voltage. Number 835, Scarin Jaeger. Number 1999, Show Neuf.
That's what's up! That's what's up!
Your co-captain of the Bombshells, number 44, Dirty Carrie.
Yes!
And your captain of the Bombshells, ready to give them hell, number 1897, Impaler Swift.
Let's go, Captains!
Coaches for the Bombshells are Rough Rider and Laura Stabs.
Thank you, coaches. Thanks.
A minor update from the infield is being signaled out to me. The Kituation is wearing her home number of number 19, not 100. Was going to be filling in for Cryptic Callie with Callie's jersey number, but instead it is the Kitchuation number 19, and I won't be messing that up all night long.
And if you do, don't worry, I'm here.
All right, we are ready to get underway. Your first two jammers of the evening, get ready for these two to be jamming a whole lot. That's Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. And that's Cherry Kiss for the Runaway Brides. We are underway. Quickly up to the pack. Cherry is up towards the front looking for an opening. Now Alley is coming around the outside. Now mid-pack. Cherry and Alley sort of side by side. Alley gets knocked down and Cherry Kiss is out. Lead jam, first jam for the Runaway Brides. Alley now around the outside to get clear to try to keep this at one scoring pass for Cherry Kiss, who runs into a solid wall of Bombshells blockers at the back of the pack. Now several skaters down. Cherry up and is going to try to get a few more points, try to finish that scoring pass, and calls it off with Tornado Alley coming in with a full head of steam. So our first jam is underway.
We have points on the board.
We do have points on the board. It's going to be 4 points for the Brides to get us started. Setting up for our second jam, it's going to be Scarin Yeager for the Bombshells, and that's Hollywood for the Runaway Brides. There's Hollywood along the inside, quickly finds an opening along the coping and gets clear. Scarin Yeager was almost clear, but ends up falling to a knee and gets blocked right there. Excellent recovery by Al Annihilate, who just gets eliminated by Mads Incognito along the back straightaway. Hollywood now along the inside, a big coping jump to get by Impaler Swift. Scarin Yeager now gets out of the pack for the Bombshells and is going to come around to try to keep this to one more scoring attempt for Hollywood, who's already completed one pass. 27 seconds left in the jam, and now the Bombshells are trying to play keep away at the front of the pack. And Hollywood gets through to finish off that scoring pass and calls it off.
Yes, all that energy, grabbing those points. These are the two best in the league.
Yeah.
We're watching it right live.
Absolutely, and again, I was going to say again now another setup of very, very skilled jammers here. Runaway Brides with 9 points in that jam. We're going to have Cherry Kiss again for the Brides, and it is going to be Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. Skid quickly to the outside and finds an opening along the rail, able to dispense with the blocker along the inside. And Skid Vicious is out and clear. First lead jam for the Bombshells. Cherry Kiss gets out as well now for the Brides. So Skid now looking for an opening, and Skid runs squarely into Lightning McQueen at the front of the pack. And Skid gets up back on the track, calls it off.
Official.
All right, that was 3 points for the Bombshells. However,
what happened?
Why, Gabba, it looks like it's a power jam for the Bombshells.
A power jam! Let's go!
We had a penalty assessed to the jammer for the Runaway Brides, so that's Mads Incognito out there to jam for the Bombshells. And Mads along the inside and is able to get by Novocaine and get clear. Bombshells are going to look to get some points on the board here. An excellent opportunity to close the gap.
Bombshells coming up to the pack. Let's see, can she grab some points?
That's a very solid wall of defenders.
Solid wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot of defensive stalwarts at the back of the pack there. There's Novocaine, Al Annihilate.
We got a breakthrough. We got a breakthrough. Grabbing some points. Bombshells out in front.
Mads now gets around Novocaine along the inside. Is just able to get clear. Novocaine checking around behind her, coming through that turn blind. 15 seconds left in the power jam, and Mads now catching up to the pack again, trying to get through on another scoring pass.
We're still live. Bombshells, can they grab some more? Ooh.
Lightning the Queen.
Grabbing the elbow.
With one of those lightning shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
That shoulder's got a whole lot of clavicle behind it or something, because that was, again, you saw Mads Incognito, a fairly, a full-sized human being just get eliminated there in the back straightaway.
That was
quite
pure energy. I loved it. Bombshells with 9 points.
9-point power jam for the Bombshells.
1 point difference between these two teams.
Once again, it's Cherry Kiss for the Brides and Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. And we have Alley was nearing the front. Lightning with a good block just kind of turned Alley to the inside like a revolving door at the Hilton. Meanwhile, Tornado Alley is looking, kind of glancing over her shoulder and seeing if she can get a blocker to come up. But the blockers are all basically focused on not letting the Brides jammer out. Big collision,
down.
my goodness. Astro thought he's going to have to get that tailbone checked out after the bout.
Oh, my goodness.
Blocked off to the inside, both Cherry and Alley, so no jammers out yet. 20 seconds to go in this jam, and so far both jammers have just gotten a whole lot of hits to the face.
Both teams creeping around the rink, going slow. I love it. And we have 4 of the Brides out in front ready to stop.
Yeah, at this point it looks like both jammers are going to go ahead and surrender this jam, which after Alley gets in one dig there at the end, and then Cherry comes around the outside and throws a playful shoulder into Alley, and Alley with a big smile on her face. So
hi, friend. That's a hi, friend shoulder,
that
right?
is.
Like, hey, friend.
And now to go back the other way, it is still 13-12, and we've got a power jam for the Runaway Brides.
Whoa, last year's champions out.
That's right. Hollywood is going to jam for the Brides.
Can they capitalize? We'll see. We're waiting for the signal, and we're off.
So Hollywood up to the high side. Mads Incognito trying to get in the way. Now to the inside. Excellent block down to the inside, but also came off. Jaeger did come off the track, and so Hollywood gets to go on by.
Here we go. The Brides are ready. Coming up to the pack. Coming around, grabbing those points. Can she make it around again? The Brides out in front. The pack is ready and waiting. Can she make it through? Can the Bombshells stop her? The Brides allow more points to the Bombshells.
There's 16 seconds left now, and Hollywood's coming around for another scoring pass. The Brides blockers are all lined up.
Oh, good.
And then ridden down to the inside. Once again, there's Mads Incognito finishing off the block on the infield, but Hollywood is going to get back up and call it off.
Let's see how many points they were able to score on that power play. Power jam, excuse me.
Power jam.
I got it.
Yes. It is the hockey playoffs.
This is my second time, so I'm going to come all the time and be your friend on the mic.
Runaway Brides are putting 13 points on the board in that power jam, doubled their score.
Runaway Brides 26, Bombshells 12.
That's right. So now up at the jammer line, we've got Astro Thought for the Runaway Brides, Skid Vicious for the Bombshells, and Astro is up towards the front trying to find an opening. Gets ridden off, though, by Gold Digger. Skid Vicious now dispensing with one of her own players back there in the turn. Oh, and a big block again, Lightning the Queen. Delivering the pain right there at the entrance to the far turn. Skid Vicious is trying to get clear, and Astro Thought gets out for the Runaway Brides.
She just bounces right back up. Brides with the lead jammer.
So now Skid's going to play jammer defense and wall up with the Bombshells, slowing down Astro Thought with 17 seconds left in this jam. Skid now tries to dart through an opening. Going to the high side, Astro to the inside, gets blocked off again with 7 seconds left in the jam.
Can the Bomber stop her? Oh, and calls it off. When you have both teams at full membership, what is that called? Like
Full pack.
full pack? Okay.
Yeah, full pack. So 3 points for the Brides there. 29-12 is with about 6 minutes to go in the first half. The game just continues chugging on along. We've got Dirty Carry for the Bombshells, and that's the situation once again for the Runaway Brides.
It's anybody's game at this time.
Oh, absolutely.
Both teams full of great players. The
Kitch
coordination.
Kitch is able to get clear for the Brides along the inside. So lead jammer. Dirty Carry is up towards the front of the pack and now gets some help from a couple of blockers, and then is able to get by Al at the front of the pack. Try to keep this one scoring attempt for the situation. Mads with a big block there along the front straightaway, knocking the Kitch into the rail. The Kitchuation, knocking Kitch into the rail. Calls it off.
Was able to pick up 2 points there.
Yep. And we're going to have a timeout before this next jam. And it's going to be, thank you to the announcement from Freya Hugs down that away, it is going to be a timeout for the Bombshells. Bombshells are going to take their first team timeout. Right now, 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Brides 31, Bombshells 12. Take it away.
Oh, yes. Hello, hi, I'm Gabagool. I'm here to let you know, since we're celebrating women in sports tonight, we have the Tempe women's rugby team. Y'all make some noise for them. Be sure to check out the Tempe women's rugby table, and their mission is to rise to the next level of competition in the women's division through hard work, dedication, and ever-growing passion for the sport of rugby. I love rugby. Maybe they'll let me announce rugby.
There you go.
That'd be fun, huh?
I was going to say, if you enjoy the hitting parts of roller derby, then rugby may be for you.
Did you color coordinate with me? Did you wear purple on purpose?
I only wore purple because, honestly, I did not color coordinate anything. It was just the next shirt in the stack.
It matches your eyes. I like it.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. Freya likes it, so.
That's what matters, honestly.
Exactly. All right, we are back to the action. And after the team timeout for the Bombshells, this is going to be Cherry Kiss. And your jammer for the Bombshells is Skid Vicious.
Both teams back on the track. And we're off.
Bombshells down one blocker.
Look at that pack.
And we got both jammers out. Cherry Kiss is out in front. We got ourselves a jammer race as they're going to come down into the corner. Now they're going to barrel down the front straightaway. Cherry Kiss is going to go ahead and call it off. You saw how the pack was laying out there, and it was shaping up like Cherry might get a point, but the Bombshells in front were playing keep away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, excellent strategy by those Bombshells blockers.
Smart.
So, no points for either side.
But those Bombshells are quick.
Yep.
And you can't count them out. Because here they are.
We've got Hollyhood for the Brides, and that's Scarin Yeager for the Bombshells.
Scary Yeager, yes.
And Yeager's going to dart through and find an opening. Hollyhood gets dumped to the infield. Excellent block by Enema Burns. Now Hollyhood hung up in the pack with Yeager out and clear as lead jammer for the Bombshells. Now Hollyhood is able to get out of the pack.
She's looking at the back of the pack, seeing how she can get around and grab some points. Bombshell.
So Yeager is waiting patiently,
Bombshell
waiting for blocking help, and gets it and calls it off. So 4 points on the board for the Bombshells.
We're lying back. What is this called? Lining back up?
Yes, lining up. Yes.
Lining up. Okay.
So once again, regular jammers, Tornado Alley for the Bombshells and Cherry Kiss for the Brides. But okay, it scared me for a second. Alley suddenly is going to jump down and go to the low side, kind of looking back. See the team looking back at her, so communicating where they want her to go. Tries to sneak along the inside, but Lightning was wise to it.
Both teams using different strategies, and I like that.
Now Alley is going to run around the outside and get clear at Tornado Alley once again for the Bombshells. So now Cherry Kiss is going to just outrun to the front of the pack, just gets by that last blocker to get clear. So now Alley's got one crack at a scoring pass. Up to the high side, runs into Ash Smash'em, and it's going to be mid-pack, and now we've had a lead change. Taking over his lead jammer is Cherry Kiss.
Wow.
Tornado Alley is hung up mid-pack and is no longer lead jammer, so Cherry Kiss now has the privilege. Up to the high side, runs into the rail, does Cherry Kiss, with 10 seconds left on the jam clock. Alley, of course, still gets points. Everybody she gets by at this point. They're both active scorers. And that'll do it. Clock is going to come to a close on that jam, so we'll check from the infield and see who all's got what.
How often does a play like that happen?
Not too terribly often in bank track. You often usually see the lead jammer call it off. And I would say Alley was just in the middle of the pack and wasn't able to be aware that Cherry was that close.
Oh.
And so by the time Cherry was mid-pack, then, well, you might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, and they sure did. Audience, did you all think they made that last match? Right? It's a match,
jam.
right? Okay.
Last
Audience,
jam.
I'll get this. I'll
Yes.
get this. Watch. Audience, if you like that last jam like I did, make some noise for these women. Oh, yes. You're the best audience. Thank you so much.
So the Brides put 12 points on the board there, and the Bombshells 3. Your score right now is 43-19 as the official timeout continues.
So if you haven't had a... Yeah, that's right. I love that. Give your team some love. And right now, we'd like to give some more love. If you haven't checked one of our vendors, they're called Always Evolve. Always Evolve is a women-owned business whose mission is to help elevate human consciousness through our product and services. Today, we have a few handmade jewelry options and different tools. So grab some information about Reiki healing because the human design chart readings, yeah, go check them out. You got it. You got it. You got it. You understood me. I went to public school, okay? You're lucky. You're lucky I can read this.
All right, the official timeout has separated. And I see Freya Hugs out there, which means we got a whistle coming. All right. The Runaway Brides have challenged. So the Runaway Brides are going to be challenging something on the track. We'll find out if it's a penalty, a points challenge, etc.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Yes.
We're having a scoring discussion as well, so it looks like we're adjusting the score from the last jam. That could be what's involved in the challenge, because I saw that once they advised Troy McClure of what was happening, he rather rapidly went back for his challenge flag. So that's my educated guess, but we'll find out momentarily. So breaking the action will give us a chance to introduce some more of our wonderful sponsors, etc. this evening. What you got?
I'm here to let you know, seriously, it's great to have a championship night, but it's also great to celebrate athletes of all different kinds. So if you're an athlete and you're in the building tonight, make some noise. Hey, athletes, I see you. Hi. Our next vendor is Out Loud Sports. Out Loud Sports is a nation's original LGBTQIA+ allies recreational sports league, founded in 2007 and proudly representing over 60,000 plus queered and allied athletes across the U.S. Go stop by their table right now and check out more about what Out Sports is about. Hi, y'all. Hi. Hello. Hi. I got more time. I'll do more.
Yeah, go for it. Let me jump in between really quick. So
Yeah,
I needed
jump
to
in.
make sure Twitch is aware of what's going on. So they after discussion during the official timeout, they took 3 points off the bride score. So right now it's 40-19. But then we have a challenge taking place right now there in the back straightaway. So yeah, but wanted to make sure everybody was on the live stream, wasn't wondering why 3 points just evaporated from the brides. Everything's under discussion.
So they took the 3 points off until the
And
review
now
is done.
Yeah, so
Okay.
everything's being reviewed. So we'll have a more full update on that. Now,
It's not about me. I'm just here to celebrate this moment with you, my friend. But we have some other friends that have vendor tables over here. I don't know if you've heard of the Fray, but the Fray brought your favorite college sports cornhole to the big leagues here in Phoenix. So take a moment, stop by their table, and they have a lot of energetic members. So join the cornhole team today.
very good. All right, we have the verdict being announced on the infield, so it would appear that the points will stand. The points were not challenged.
Okay.
So 9-3 in that last very chaotic jam, and there was a penalty called on
which
the
team?
jammer for the brides.
Oh.
So this is now going to be a Bombshells power jam coming out of that challenge. The bride's challenge was on that penalty, and the bride's challenge was unsuccessful. So lining up to jam for the Bombshells is going to be Mads Incognito.
Can the Bombshells capitalize?
Underway we go. Mads up to the pack and gets blocked by Hollywood and Novocaine. Bride's defense is now going to unite at the front of the pack. Mads just tries to go bully right up the middle. but that defensive wall is stout. Now they're going to get a running start and try to help Mads bust through again. You're looking at Al Annihilate. You're looking at Novocaine, Lightning McQueen, and Hollywood. And Mads down to the inside trying to cling to the opening. Al Annihilate is just out of play, and Al has to give it up.
The backwards skate.
What a defensive effort by Al, but Mads was just able to hang on to the coping long enough. 20 seconds left in the Bombshells Power Jam. So we'll see what Mads can do here. Gets blocked off solidly by Hollywood, and Mads' momentum takes her clear into the front straightaway.
Skilled.
Blocked off again, so Mads is now just trying to make sure to get in front of all the skaters as possible, and the clock will expire.
All right. Are you able to count how many points they usually get? Because I lose count.
I don't try to, since I'm not even supposed to opine on what may have happened until the score people right here say it.
Perfect.
I mean, I as an amateur, I'm all right, but also I'm terrible and can't see numbers at a distance, so I wouldn't count on me.
Yeah, don't count on me.
Meanwhile, we've got under a minute to go here in the first quarter. That was 4 points for the Bombshells on the Power Jam.
Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be Tornado Alley for the Bombshells, and that's the Kitchuation for the Brides. Kitch is up to the high side. Alley tries to go around Lightning on the outside. And now to the inside is going to get blocked off. Kitch to the high side gets clear. Well.
We got the Bride Jammer out in front.
It looked for certain like Alley was going to be clear, and just an excellent closing block by Lightning to pinch off the rail. So now Alley is going to get by Cherry at the end of the pack, slides to the infield, but Cherry's out of play, so Alley gets to go on through. Kitch now is signaling to call it off, getting escorted to the infield by Hannibal Lecture.
And if they go off the track, then they have to get on at that spot, right?
They have to get on behind the person who blocked them off.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see sometimes if somebody blocks at the back of the pack, you'll see them basically just grind to a halt and just inch forward because the person has to wait for them to go by.
Oh, wow, okay.
All right. We've got a challenge with no time left on the quarter clock. So
how many challenges can you give?
So the quarter clock has expired. So we do have one more jam left in this quarter, but there is going to be a challenge. So this is a challenge by the Bombshells, obviously, because the Brides don't have one left.
Got you.
So we'll check on that. That does give us time to run through some more of our wonderful, wonderful announcements for our Women in Sports Night, however. So right now, it was a 3-point jam for the Brides, 43-23. Brides in front with one untimed jam remaining in the first quarter.
So, well, I just learned something. There's all kinds of identities in this league. Like, I'm a non-binary person, so I'm just going to celebrate athletes tonight. Because look at all of these beautiful faces celebrating each other.
I know.
Really,
it is a whole lot of fun. You know, it really is. It's fun to see, like you said, all kinds of different people. But as I always like to point out, like Derby fans and Derby skaters, it cuts across all ages, and there's leagues that welcome all sorts of genders. There's men's only, there's open gender, there's mixed gender. You know, it seems to me from the outside, as somebody who can't roller skate for medical reasons, that I literally can't. If I were to put a roller skate on this foot, I think my podiatrist would materialize out of thin air and murder me.
Hey, podiatrist, Joe.
That's right.
Ba-da-bam-bam.
I love you, Dr. Dillon. Yuck, yuck. Anyway, it really is, though. It's so cool to be, and to be here and to celebrate all these athletes, too, you know? It's really awesome to see people going out and doing what they love. We got a merch toss going down here as the challenge continues. So if you'd like to pick up a little bit of swag.
Ooh, I love swag. The loudest person gets the swag.
Oh, there we go.
Actually,
nice.
Off the snack bar sign. Wow,
nice.
You're hired.
That's right.
You're hired.
Like hitting the green monster in Fenway. Anyway, what do we got here? What do we got else?
We have some more vendors, and I would like to welcome. Wait. Arizona Sidewinders are here. I love the Arizona Sidewinders. They are the first professional ultimate team in the state of Arizona. Their mission is to advance both visibility and equity within the sport of ultimate and provide a way for women and non-binary players to compete on a stage that showcases high-level competitive ultimate. Ultimate is the Wait. We got an official word. Hang on. Okay, go check their vendor booth out. And I'm also flipping the coin at their game next Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I get to flip the opening coin.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
So,
You don't seem to be interested.
No, I was just thinking what I was thinking of. No, it took me a second because I was thinking of the reference I was about to use, which was, but I couldn't think of the dude's name. There was a Marty Mornhinweg. I know, again, nobody cares. Marty Mornhinweg was a terrible football coach of the Detroit Lions, and they won the coin toss in overtime in football when it was sudden death. So basically, you get the ball, you score, the game's over. He went on defense. He chose to go on defense. He chose to not have the ball, and they marched down and scored on him, and they lost the game. So just urge people, if they win the coin flip, to do the advantageous thing for their team.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
say, tell them, don't pull a Mornhinweg.
Please don't pull, what's this guy's name?
Mornhinweg.
Yeah, that person.
That's exactly how it's pronounced.
Mornhinweg.
Mornhinweg.
Wow, you're just full of knowledge. I love it.
Mornhinweg. Mornhinweg.
Now we know.
Yeah, no.
I had no idea.
No, if you need niche football knowledge from any time in the past 60 years, I'm your dude.
I thought for sure the reason why they asked me to do it is because they didn't think I had the like an athletic body to do any other sport.
Show them your thumb strength.
Be like, I've
got
it.
Very athletic thumbs.
Waiting for the officials. Right there. There's a booth right here by the corner. Like these are an orange shirt right there.
Okay.
That's them. Like right there. The first booth.
Thank you. I already play Ultimate, so I want to
Yeah, let's take a photo.
All right, getting everything all squared away. So we do, in fact, have one jam remaining.
Okay.
And it's going to be a power jam for the Runaway Brides.
Oh, tell us why.
Challenged by the Bombshells, unsuccessful. So
okay.
Both teams, here comes Bender. I believe I know what he's going to say.
Still time. Yeah. Okay, what was the official ruling on that?
Okay, sorry, we had to get clear for 1 second while they got everything adjusted over here. So once more time. So official ruling, the penalty on the jammer for the Bombshells was upheld. It was a back block.
Okay.
So now it's a power jam for the Brides. We're going to have a full 60-second jam here to take us into the first quarter break, and it's Hollywood at the jammer line.
This is the last one. Audience,
right.
get on your feet for these two wonderful teams.
All right, Hollywood is up mid-pack, trying to find an opening. Grinding with those blockers at the front of the pack. Bombshells are going to block Hollywood for a solid 15 seconds, but Hollywood gets out for the Brides.
Bride's going to try to grab some points.
Hollywood comes in and just back first, trying to break through the wall, and is able to, very effective.
And cleared the pack.
Very effective, defied that wall. So now with 23 seconds left in the power jam, Hollywood, one of the fastest skaters, up for fastest skater of the year in the league awards, one of them, and is gonna get through, and now is gonna get a big old whip from Alan Ilich at the front of the pack, and Hollywood looks at the clock and calls it off.
Calls it off. Brides grabbed that last match, last jam.
All right, let's check on the timing, and Freya Huggs says it is the quarter break. So,
going into the first quarter, at the end of first quarter.
That is right. That is the end of the first quarter. Your score right now, Runaway Brides 53 after a 10-point power jam. Bombshells 23. And we'll step aside momentarily.
It's anybody's match. Don't forget to visit the snack bar. Every snack you purchase
It's a little happy birthday. You ready? Here we
Wait,
go.
wait. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Crash.
Happy birthday to you. You better.
Hey, listen, don't forget Rainbow Crash now street legal, so the whole crash thing, look out. So that'll be fun. Crash driving a car, that scares me. Also, tomorrow, my goodness, tomorrow, it's Black Eyed Peas' birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear it for Mary.
Wait, is there any audience member that's celebrating a birthday anniversary?
That's right.
Also, we want to celebrate if you just got out of jail. We like to celebrate that too.
All sorts of fantastic birthdays coming up.
Absolutely.
Super excited.
Anybody? No? Okay.
Just reported into me by their Colorado Bank Derby teammate that Joliet Jane, number 41, also JJ's birthday today. So, yeah, popular time to get born, I guess. I don't know. This is a large enough cross-section of the population that I'm sure everybody in here is represented by a birthday. Anyway, statistical anomalies. It's good things to talk about while you're announcing roller derby. We are about ready to go here in the second quarter. I see everybody lining up and getting all square. We've got fantastic entertainment coming up. We've got entertainment at the end of the second, well, during halftime and then also at the third quarter. By the way, the food truck is here. The food truck is here. We did verify. We do have our food truck set up outside. Destination Des, gourmet burritos, nachos, and bowls, desserts, and more. Family recipes made fresh, fast, and on the go. They are outside. So we start things here in the second quarter, and my goodness, it is a power jam for the Bombshells to get things started.
Right off the bat, huh?
Right off the bat, look at that. And Skid clinging to the coping along the inside, and Skid Vicious is already clear for the Bombshells. And just like that, the Bombshells are out and clear in this power jam. So now the Brides are going to line up.
The Bombshells are well rested, ready for that second quarter.
And Skid tries to jump over Al, lands,
Ouch.
narrowly avoids getting kicked right in the back of the helmet by Cherry Kiss, incidentally. So now Skid grabs a whip from Tornado Alley, fighting, trying to find an opening along that defensive wall of the Runaway Brides. Another sliding block by Lightning McQueen to clear Skid down to the infield.
How much longer? 5 seconds.
And that'll do it. Clock expires on the power jam.
So why did they open with a power jam?
They opened with the power jam because the Brides had a penalty in the last jam of the first quarter during their power jam.
Okay, got you.
So now it's an official timeout. So now the regulators are going to get together and talk about some of that game action. It was 5 points for the Bombshells on the power jam. So the score right now is 53-28 Brides in the very early going in the second quarter.
Both teams are hungry. Both teams are really hungry. When they skate backwards, I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that?
Yeah, as I've said, I can't walk backwards, let alone do it with wheels on my feet.
One time I was asked to start from 100 and count down every 7, and I only got to 93 because I couldn't do the math. Don't be mad at me.
Yes. So you're saying if you were singing 99 bottles on the wall, you'd be like, you get to like number 7 to be like, I'm not thirsty anymore.
What I'm saying is I have 10 fingers and 10 toes, and anything more than that is too much.
Whoop. Anything more than that is not legal.
Then I need other people's hands and toes, and then it becomes weird.
I know. Sir, why are you, why, sir, stop touching my fingers.
Bring your hand over here.
Sir,
Bring your hand over here.
Sir. All right. We are continuing with the official timeout down there. Long discussion, so we'll have to check on what's going on as we wait. 13:48 to go in the second quarter. Hey, fans, don't forget we wanted to let you know our season 19 flyers are available.
Oh, wow.
I have to check on that. But our 2024-2025 season is set. I looked at it. I don't see any conflicts, so I should be here for all of them. Anyway, all the dates are all set, of course. Our teams are lined up. Our schedules are available at the door, also on the league Instagram and the league Facebook page. All set to go. And don't forget, Roller Rage January 17th to the 19th, 2025.
Wow.
17th to the 19th of January is Roller Rage. Put that in your phone.
Nice.
All right, official timeout has ended. We are back to the track with the Kitchuation and Tornado Alley.
Both teams at full capacity.
Both teams at full capacity. Kitch takes a
Goes
tumble,
down.
falls, kind of a barrel roll down to the infield. Alley's nearer the front, is going to try to get to the front. And it's
slingshot
able
her right
do
to
it.
the front. Bombshells out in front.
Alley's out for the Bombshells. Kitch got spun off down to the infield. Blocker came off as well, but Kitch was sort of spinning in place. There's 33 seconds to go in the jam.
Can she do it one more time?
Alley down to the inside and finishes off that first scoring pass. Coming around now.
Bomber fans to their feet.
Kitch up at the back of the pack.
Oh,
And Alley is able to outrun.
Here she goes.
Alley gets by Cherry Kiss. Burst of speed coming down out of the turn.
Count those points.
Cherry calling out for some help with blocking. Kitch trying to get clear.
Can she do it
Alley
again?
now weaves around.
Yes, and calls it off.
Alley finishing off
Yes.
another scoring pass.
What a good run. What a good run.
Excellent block by Skarin Yeager to finish off and spring for those last couple of points.
Both teams, excellent play. Excellent play.
Tornado Alley putting 15 points on the board for the Bombshells. And just like that, it's a 10-point lead for the Brides.
We have us a championship match.
That is how quickly the momentum can
Woo!
shift. Skid Vicious is at the jammer line for the Bombshells. Regulators are adjusting the pack. We've lost a blocker for the Bombshells.
Okay.
Hollywood's your jammer for the Brides.
Okay. I saw a slingshot. Did you see that at that last one? Ooh.
Yeah, those are always fun. The whip, they call it.
The whip.
The whip. Meanwhile, Hollywood up to the high side. Skid to the high side. Hollywood down to the inside. We got ourselves another jammer race. Hollywood's going to put her head down and go. Skid stays upright. The track monster is defeated. Hollywood now into the back straightaway is going to go down to the inside. Coping jump to get by.
Brides with the points. Taking it.
Big old coping jump to get by Thigh Voltage. Finishes off the scoring pass and calls it off. 4 points for the Brides.
That's speed. Both teams neck and neck.
Both teams neck and neck. The pack being adjusted for both sides. It's going to be a timeout. It is a timeout. Making sure it's a timeout. It is a
Okay.
It's not officially a timeout until Freya steps on the track.
Yeah, you know her?
So
All right, we have official timeout.
that is right. Team timeout, Runaway Brides. So the Brides are going to use their first half timeout. So both teams will have one remaining here in the first half. Woo! 57-43. Brides are in front right now.
So do both teams get 2 timeouts and one challenge each quarter?
Correct. And then after halftime, you can gain one of each.
Wait, how do you gain?
You get one. You get a total of 3, but you can only use 2 per half.
Oh,
Aha.
okay.
So basically, the Bombshells and Brides will each get one more if they don't use one more this half.
Got you. So it's
I
an
didn't know that until
incentive.
before the bout. I actually got that. Thank you very much, Infidel Castro, for going to check the rules.
Is that just this match or?
All matches.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They're standard timeout rules.
Sometimes you need it though.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is really, I really appreciate you being here tonight, Gabba. Like, it's really awesome to be here, and there's so many people here tonight checking this out. So wonderful to have you, and I'm looking forward to our entertainment at the half and the third quarter break, which everybody seemed to like a lot last time, so they asked you to do it again.
Listen, I offered a drag night for the winning team. Like, if you win, I want to come and do a drag night at one of your matches, and I think that would be really fun.
All right, so the team timeout is wrapped up, I believe. Well, maybe not quite yet. I just think the referees got back to their place. Taking a look down there. I usually is, I'm so used to announcing our next bout, but yeah, it's the championship. This is it for the season, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so after the timeout, once again, that's Mads Incognito for the Bombshells, and Runaway Brides have sent Hollywood to the jammer line. Oh God, everybody look out. Gabba's doing their nails.
I have to.
Gabba is doing their nails. Mads right along the inside, blasting through an opening, and Mads is out and clear. Hollywood is now fighting with Yeager and pushes Yeager out of play. So now Mads, one scoring pass. Going to run right up into that defensive wall, but stays upright, although getting fought off to the infield and has to call it off as Hollywood barreling in with a full head of steam.
I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of all the teams I've seen so far.
Yeah, it is a rush watching this game, I'll tell you what. A lifelong football fan for me, and it's an honor for me to say this. This jazzes me up as much as football, man. I'll tell you what.
I'm jazzed up right now.
Meanwhile, it's a three-point jam for the Bombshells. Bombshells are within 10. It is 57-46. Skid Vicious on the jammer line for the Bombshells. The Kituation for the Runaway Brides. Excuse me, I can't do math. That's why nobody cheered. The Bombshells are not within 10. They're at 11 down.
Yes.
Me make word pretty with mouth. Skid around the high side and is able to get clear.
Down.
Block at the back of the pack. Thigh Voltage giving it all up to take out Kitch. So now Kitch looking for an opening along that Bombshells wall. The Bombshells have really come out here in the second quarter with a whole new focus.
Yeah.
Skid now is going to drift in, look behind her, looking for blocking help.
Skid is...
Runs
Skid's-
out of space. The whole pack kind of swings by us right here.
Skid is the lead jammer with the star, 55. Breaking through the pack. Oh.
And now a collision. Skid's trying to pick up that jammer point at the back straightaway. Kitch gets up in the way. They run into each other. A big collision. They both fall, and Skid says, okay, now I'll call it off.
It was a dance.
So let's check on the scoring. Skid got the point. Skid did get that fifth point.
Oh, really?
Yep. Somewhere in that tangle of bodies, a hip got in front of a hip.
I couldn't see.
I know. So there we are. So that's 5 points for the Bombshells. Now they're within 10. Now I can do math. Bombshells are down by 6. And don't look now. It's a power jam for the Bombshells. Scaring Yeager on the jammer line. Very real chance for the Bombshells to take the lead here with 9:16 to go in the second quarter. I feel like this game, I can't believe there's still 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
The Bride's holding tight.
My goodness, yeah, so far.
Can they slow
Yeag-
the jammer down?
Yeager's up to the front. You got your super wall for the Brides. Lightning the Queen, Cherry Kiss, Hollywood, Novocaine, and Al Annihilate Ya. Blocked off to the infield was Thigh Voltage. Yeager still looking for an opening. Now gets somebody in there like a little mixing ball in a paint can, trying to get things turbulated.
Bride's holding. Bombshells at the back of the pack, strategizing. How are they?
Yeah, they're at the point now where even if Yeager were to get clear, there would not be enough time to get around.
Yeah.
So the clock is going to expire. That is it. And the crowd very righteously cheers for defense. Al Annihilate says, please.
Defense.
That is what you're looking for in a championship bout. That is a
Yeah.
momentum shifter right there. Runaway Brides holding strong and allowing no points on the power jam.
Is there a name for that?
Penalty kill.
A penalty,
Sure.
a penalty kill.
That's what I call it. I don't know if
Okay.
that's what they call it, but
Well,
you
that's
know.
what I'm going to call it.
Sure. Dirty Carry for the Bombshells and Cherry Kiss for the Brides. Cherry weaving in and out and quickly out. Lead jammer for the Brides. Dirty Carry is pinned at the back of the pack. Lightning the Queen is back there making it kind of a personal mission. So now Carey is going to line up to play jammer defense. Bombshells only have 2 skaters in the pack, so there's a serious pack advantage for the Brides here. Cherry's got 30 seconds left, and this is almost going to turn now. Dirty Carry to the front of the pack and is able to get through Novocaine, who was out of play anyhow. So Cherry Kiss gets out. Cherry's going to look around and calls it off. Cherry and Carey. That's how I kept getting that one messed up. So Carey back to the pack. Cherry calling it off. We are checking that score. 9 points for Cherry Kiss. And Cherry Kiss runs right back up to the jammer line. That's the championship bout. What are you saving it for? Summer vacation? Cherry Kiss right up to the jammer line. Tornado Alley jamming for the Bombshells. Go with the hot hand, right? Tornado Alley looking for an opening, trying to kind of game those 2 blockers at the front of the pack. That's Lightning and Ash. Meanwhile, Cherry is fighting around the outside. Cherry not exhausted whatsoever after doing 3 full circuits of the track in the last jam. Oh, to be young and fit. Cherry Kiss now looking for an opening still now. That wall of defenders at the front of the pack standing up well. We've got Enema Burns, Impaler Swift, Mads incognito. Now Jaeger's going to spring forward. They block Cherry to the infield. 20 seconds to go in the jam. Nobody's out yet. And Allie now races around the outside. Cherry's going to get almost, not quite. Cherry not quite able to get clear, has to fight through some pack, and that gives Allie a chance to put some distance between them. There's only 3 seconds left, though. And that is going to do it for the jam. What a lot of fighting and strategizing.
Wow.
All right, my goodness. Be about 5 minutes to go until halftime as this jam gets ready to start. We've got Hollywood for the Brides, and it's going to be Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. Bombshells got within 6 points there. Brides put an emphatic handful of points back on the board, so the Brides are in front by 15 right now.
Just about 5 minutes left of the second quarter.
And there goes Skid to the outside. Skid Vicious out and clear. Hollywood now with the pursuit on. Skid Vicious sees, knows. Hollywood really throwing those arms
It's
into
a
it.
skate
And
off.
look at how fast she's gaining. Skid Vicious is trying to get back to the pack and calls it off. We're going to have to check. Hollywood had almost drawn parallel with her.
Those skates, they look like they had caffeine in them.
Yeah, we're going to have an official timeout here. 2 points for both sides. Hollywood on the pursuit. That's why you skate through the whistle, kids. Hollywood picks up 2 points, too. It's a push.
Oh.
Net gain of nothing, and it is an official timeout. So 68-53 with 4:46 to go in the second quarter.
We'd like to take a little break and welcome our special guests from the Historical Events and Women's Sports. Make your way over to their table and see the timeline of historical events and women's sports. Learn more about the courageous and talented individuals who have paved the way for women in sports.
You have a personal favorite amongst moments such as those, about like historical moments of women in sports?
Well, I always like to know, well, I've been looking up history in Arizona, what it was like to be like in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And so that's always interesting to know about the first people that you never get to meet ever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was important that they became the first because they were just trying to probably be themselves.
Oh, absolutely. My personal favorite, Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King.
Billie
Is that
Jean King.
tennis?
That's tennis. That was
Okay.
Battle of the Sexes.
Okay.
And Bobby Riggs ran his mouth a lot. And he, as the kids say, he found out.
He messed around. You know
That's
who
my
doesn't mess
personal
around?
favorite, I'll tell you what.
Serena Williams. I
Oh.
know she was such a hard athlete, and I loved it. Her concentration, her energy.
So official timeout looks like it has wrapped up. Everybody's now we got some discussion, and we're pointing at the penalty board. I saw Chase and Voorhees heading back out to the outside pack referee position.
It's so serious. Look at all the.
So serious.
Oh. Can they see the action that's happening in the middle of the rink? Online on Twitch.
On Twitch, no. They
Okay.
will turn the board, but it's kind of hard to see. What do we got? What do you see? Because I can't see anything.
I'm seeing people with black and white striped shirts.
Still discussing. All right. Now I see nodding, and I see some people discussing and pointing, and I see Freya's got their whistle in their mouth, which means, well, now the whistle's out of the mouth. So
Oh.
there goes my only signal for when the timeout's
More.
ending.
It's more discussion, really. I like
yeah.
that.
It looks like we're making sure everything gets set here, obviously. You want to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed in the championship bout.
The official timeout is over. What is the call?
It is, and it is going to be a power jam for the Runaway Brides.
Okay, Runaway Brides. with
Runaway
the power
Brides.
jam.
Unsurprisingly, it's Cherry Kiss at the jammer line. Now the Brides, however, only have 2 blockers.
Okay.
So it's a full complement of blockers for the Bombshells. And a big collision at the back of the pack. Impaler Swift absorbing a lot of contact from Cherry Kiss and then throws another block right back into Cherry's midsection. Lightning wipes out Swifty. Mads wipes out Lightning. It's a succession of huge blocks. Cherry's trying to get clear, stuck behind that defensive wall. Everybody's looking around. Everybody's looking for somebody to hit. Cherry is now going to get clear, is able to kind of dash by, and with a little bit of patience gets by Gold Digger along the inside. So now the Bombshells are going to reunite.
Bride's ready for those points. Let's see, can she come up to the pack? Number 4 trying to break free.
And right there, Al Annihilation was actually trying to keep Cherry Kiss on the track and spin Cherry Kiss around as sort of a very convoluted whip move, and ended up getting blocked off anyway, but that was quite something along the inside. Meanwhile, we have it reported in. We have 5 points for the Runaway Brides there.
5 points for the Brides!
The Brides are going to push their lead back up to 20 at the moment. We got 3.5 minutes to go till halftime. That's Hollyhood for the Brides, and that is Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. And Hood is down to the inside and is able to get clear. Outruns High Voltage to the point of the turn. And now there goes Skid out as well. About the length of the front stretch behind Hollyhood. Skid is trying to keep up. Hollyhood up to the high side, runs squarely into the back of her own 2 blockers. Friendly fire.
Calls it
Oh,
off.
goodness.
Ooh, that hit.
Hollyhood went right up into the middle of the situation, and Al Annihilation had nowhere to go. Derby's fast. Derby is fast. So it was 1 point for the Brides, though. Hollyhood does get that point at the back of the pack.
All right.
And we're going to have a power jam for somebody.
Who is it?
Power jam for the Bombshells.
Power
Scaring
Jam
Jaeger.
Bombshells!
Everybody's swapping now. They're getting their power defense out there for the Runaway Brides. Scaring Jaeger, it's a full pack otherwise. It is not a full pack otherwise. I think we're all set now. We are. The whistle's blown. If they're not all set now, it doesn't matter.
It's game time now. Ooh, just creeping so slowly.
So now the jam underway. Cherry Kiss with the block for Jaeger. Jaeger springs into action and is now going to take off.
Out in the front are the Bombshells!
Scaring Jaeger is out and clear for the Bombshells. And now the jockeying for position in the pack begins.
Let's go!
Now look, you're going to see a bunch of skaters getting knocked around in here as there's a whole pack out there. Everybody's going to be drawing a beat on somebody. Scaring Jaeger is trying to fight by Lightning the Queen. Mads Incognito is trying to help. You've got 2 more blockers up there forming a tripod. Al is going to pin Jaeger to the fence, and Jaeger calls it off. Wasn't going to be able to get around. We'll check on the score.
Yeah.
Big cheer from the crowd right there.
Oh, how many points? That was
We're going to wait for that to get posted as official.
Woo.
And Jaeger got all 5 of the points on that scoring
All
pass.
right.
5-point power jam for the Bombshells. We're going to have about 1:15 to go until halftime. That's going to be the situation for the Brides. Skid Vicious for the Bombshells.
Back to a full pack.
Back to a full pack. Brides lead right now, 6. Well, I'm going to talk. I'm not going to try to do math. Never my strong suit. I flunked calculus AP my junior year. Skid Vicious now is going to fight past on the outside. Kitch was trying to play jammer defense as they lost a couple of blockers to gravity. Skid Vicious
from
now.
the Bombshells. Number 55 leading.
So now here comes Kitch for the Brides. Has gotten clear as well and is going to try to keep this to 1 scoring pass for Skid. Skid is now up to the pack, checking around and looking to see where Kitch is. Looking, waiting, and is going to go ahead and call it off.
Oh, okay.
We'll check on how many points we gained there on that scoring pass. If any, none. No points. Good
0?
defense. No.
All that was for
All
nothing?
that. Good defense by the Brides. Make sure to keep that back wall closed. This will be the last jam of the first half. It's going to be Astro Thought for the Runaway Brides and Mads Incognito for the Bombshells.
Audience to your feet!
That's right. This is the last one before the half. Mads is up towards the front of the pack and gets knocked down. Big fall. Astro Thought's walled in at the back by a tripod of blockers for the Bombshells. So now each jammer is kind of on their own trying to get clear. Now Mads picks up an escort and is going to have at the front of the pack, there's Enema Burns trying to clear a space. Astro Thought still at the back of the pack, being pinned in there by Impaler Swift and Scaring Jaeger. Mads Incognito still looking for an opening. Quarter clock has indeed expired, so we are on to halftime. Mads still looking for an opening. Now here comes Astro along the inside. Not able to find an opening either. So 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and we have reached that standoff point at which nobody can really, Mads is going to get out of the pack. And
Everybody just relaxes. I love it.
At that point, when it's mutually assured that nobody's going to get out and get points.
I love it.
All right. That is going to bring us up to the end of the first half. Right now, your score in the championship bout for the 2023-2024 season. Runaway Bride 74, Bombshells 58. We'll step aside for a 15-minute halftime celebration. Halftime's 15.
I'm just gonna knock this one out. Sidewalk Surfer. You can see their large selection of roller skates and skate accessories. They build custom skates and service all brands of skates. Open 10 to 8 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 6 on Sundays. Located at 2602 North Scottsdale Road in Scottsdale. I would like to invite you all personally to the after party. If you're of the 21 and older, I'm going to be hosting a party at 8 p.m. at a bar called Boycott Bar. Don't be late because I'm going to be performing a rap right at 8 o'clock. And I don't really do raps. It's a pink party, so if you like pink, and you like drag, and you like local artists, 8 p.m. Boycott Bar.
That is indeed correct. The inimitable raconturian Gabagool will be hosting that after party, league after party at Boycott.
It's called Talk of the Town because obviously I like to talk.
Yes, very good. That's me. Like it is. I was just sitting in the stands talking a lot, and they just gave me a microphone. They're like, here. So that's how I got this job.
The reason why I started drag is because they said I could have attention. And obviously the middle child syndrome, I didn't have enough.
I do not know many shy drag performers.
Oh. That would be funny, right? We have enough time to announce one of our final vendors, AZ Skate Club. Thank you, Arizona Skate Club, for being a nonprofit roller derby league in the Southeast Valley of Phoenix. They do offer opportunities to become a roller derby competitor, so be sure to stop by their table. Thank you, AZ Skate Club. Oh, I missed one. We have one more vendor, Bridget Petrus Foundation. Thank you, Bridget Petrus. It's a renowned former Mercury player and coach, which is the founder of Project Roots and Bridget Petrus Foundation, where she now has fused her love for basketball and created a nonprofit. Meet the legend and check out herself. Oh my gosh, check out her self-seasoning, fresh pressed juices, and loose leaf teas. Right over here. Wow, how cool is that? All right, so I'm gonna act like I have friends, so I want you all to get in the picture and pretend like you're my friend, okay? Come on, everybody, gather around, we're gonna take a picture, come on. Act like we're friends, unless you're hiding or something, then don't get in it. 3, 2. I love it, I love it. All right, you're next, okay? Everyone get in the photo. If you don't want to be in the photo, just cover your face, okay? Ah, oh my gosh, hello! Oh my God, hi. I recognize a weirdo. Hi, weirdos. I love the weirdos. Any weirdos over here? I smelt it, Come on over here, you want to take a photo? Everyone get in or get out, I guess. Cheers! This is such a special moment. If you follow me on the Instagram, Gabagool, I'll post these, okay? And you can say, I met a drag queen. Not a very good one, but you still met one, okay? Cheers! Oh my God, so many cute faces. Thank you. They gave me a mic. That's dangerous. Hi, hello. Oh, look at all these lovely faces. Any weirdos in this section? Okay, you're denying it. All of you are denying it. That's okay. Hide your head. Hide your wives, okay? Cheers! Oh gosh, you're all so good at that. I love that. Pretty faces. Hello. Hello. You want one? Oh, you nailed it. What's your name?
Delilah.
Liza?
Delilah.
Jeliza. Tell me. Delilah. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a great name. I don't know how to spell it, but it's a great name. Hi, everybody. Any weirdos in this section? Okay, okay. If you're just a regular normie, that's fine too. Come on, let's take a photo. Hi, cheers. Hello, normies. Okay, that was great. My arm only goes so far. If I cut you off, don't send me a mean email. Gaba, you took that photo and you purposely cut me out. Hi. Anybody's first time seeing a drag queen? Oh, well, good. We're fun. We're nice. I'm a comedian, mostly. Oh my gosh, you did such a fabulous job on those skates. When you were twirling in circles, I thought I was gonna, ooh, I loved it. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, good vibes. Are you having good vibes right now? I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna see if this mic works. Hi. I'm good. Hi. I'm testing out the mic to see how far it goes until they tell me to. Hi. $150? Oh my gosh, the 50/50's at $150 right now. Is that what you take home? You take home $150. Wow. Everyone should join the 50/50 raffle because my cost is $150. Isn't that weird? I'll come to your birthday party. You can take me to school and show me off. I'll even take a test for you if you're in college. Hello. Hi, Skate Club. Look at all your wonderful merch. I love pink. I love purple. I love that. Hello. Hello. Hi. Are you having fun? I heard this section was rowdy. I call it the rowdy alley right over here. Hello. Hi. Are y'all having fun? Yes, I love your hats. You made them? You crochet? I'll accept. Can you make me a rainbow dress? Okay, what about a crop top? Okay, I love a good summer crocheted crop top. When it's 115, it just really lets the breeze in. I love that. Hello. Yes, all the right places. Hi. Hello. Hello. Wait, are you with another team? Are you just a big fan of the league?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Hi, yes, someone call me. Hi. Woo! Back at you. All right. They told me to shut up. All right, here we go. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. If you want to know, the mic goes all the way around the track.
All right, Derby fans, we are just about ready to come back from halftime. We've got about 30 seconds left to go. It is my pleasure to welcome you back into the arena. I'd like to get a little cheer going as we get everybody ready to line up for this jam for the third quarter. So once you hear that whistle blow from Freya Hugs, I'd like to kind of lift the roof off this place a little bit.
Let's do it. What are we going to do?
Heck yeah, we're just going to get loud, that's all. Let's see, we got Bender coming up here. Hi, Bender.
Knuckleface is outside. Is that the official name?
Yeah, 1 second. This is a surprise.
I love that.
All right, we are ready to get underway. And so, fans, before we get this cheer going, I would like to let you know we got a very special guest in the house. Please give it up for longtime league member Reverend Knuckleface.
Yes!
Knuckleface is here tonight.
I love Knuckleface.
So let's hear it for Knuckleface coming in, and let's get ready and cranked up for this third quarter action. Let's go.
I want
Let's
everyone
hear
to
it.
their feet. Everybody get to your feet. Get nice and loud.
Got
Let these
Hollywood.
ladies know.
Hollywood for the Runaway Brides. Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. Fairly small pack.
Let these athletes know that you love them.
That
Get
is
nice
right.
and loud. Here we go. We're ready. Ooh, we're ready. Just like that. Okay.
And a big collision right off the outset. Hollywood able to get around the outside and clear. There goes Skid as well. It's another jammer race between these two. Hollywood out there and is going to try to put the hammer down, getting through the corner, eating up the track, and now the pack is going to take off. Hood runs right up into gets shoved up into the rail. Big hit. Takes a fall.
That bounce back, though.
That bounce back, absolutely. So Hood rushing in for those points there. We're underway in the third quarter of the championship bout.
The winner's name will go right on this trophy,
That
right
is
in
right.
front of this table.
Trophy right down here has got an opening waiting for the winners.
For 2024, right? Or is this the 2023 league? Oh, it's serious.
Taking a look. We're going to have an official timeout. Here comes Freya Hugs to take a moment to take a break in the action. So we'll check on the jammers here momentarily. So
You know what I really love? A break.
a drink,
A break.
a break.
Yeah. So, I mean, just be real. How have your other co-hosts been?
My other like during the season? Well, I love all of my announcer co-hosts. I have Suki. Suki is Jaeger's mom. And Suki Talkin' Smackhouse is her name. And she's
Oh.
Jaeger's mom, so I was like, how can you not be called Jaeger's mom?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So people of a certain vintage get that. I said it to Jaeger, and Jaeger goes, huh? So Jaeger's like 22.
You get to do this with multiple people.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that.
really cool. I announced often last year with Bill Sandweg, who runs Copper Star
yes,
Coffee.
I love
Yeah,
him.
Bill's wonderful. So, but yep, it just kind of, honestly, I don't usually know who I'm announcing with in advance. The fact that I knew I was announcing with you was like, oh, interesting, cool. I've announced with Gabo before.
You're a professional. Me
Aw.
too.
Aw, thanks.
Merch shout. While we wait on the official timeout, don't forget, if you're holding the raffle ticket 5644, you are a winner. If you're holding the raffle ticket 5640, you're a winner, baby. If
This-
you're holding, what?
I was going to say, so this one's the Beauties t-shirt.
This is a t-shirt, yeah.
Yeah, Brutal Beauties. If you put in for the Beauties t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, you got to put it in the bag that you
Yeah,
want.
so
Okay,
this is,
makes
yeah.
sense.
There we go.
5642, you're a winner of the Beauties t-shirt. 5643, if you're holding that raffle ticket, the Sheer Alchemy haircut is yours.
We've got, let's see there, we got the Runaway Brides fanny pack.
Which is the raffle ticket number 6144, last four. You are a Bride's fanny pack winner. But I just found out if you put the raffle ticket in the bag that you wanted, that's how you win.
That's right. There you are. We got our Tucci's Touch massage, free Tucci's Touch massage, 30 minutes.
6144. Wait. Which one?
Can you guys move that? I'm gonna put this next to you for now.
Thank you, yeah. What's the last one? Yeah, that's you, Bride's Fanny Pack.
Yay! Winner of the Bride's Fanny Pack is Dammit Jemmit.
Do I give this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll, there you go. Just grab that ticket and take that, if you would take that to the prize table. Yep.
And then you go claim your
you just-
prize.
You go over to all the way over there now.
In that corner?
That's
Okay.
right. Diametrically opposite from us.
Congratulations, you're a winner, baby.
Fantastic. Hey, let's one more time, everybody. We got a lost and found debit card. So one more time, if your first name starts with an M as in Mary, I've got a Darth Vader Star Wars debit card. So if you are missing your debit card and your first name begins with M, please come visit us up here at the announcer's desk. We have that debit card up here at the announcer's desk.
I am your Visa.
That's right.
Do. We have your debit card. I can't do it. Nailed it, obviously.
If you're going to look like one, you got to sound like one. You know what I'm saying? And the award for best Wookiee impression goes to...
It's a juvenile Wookiee, obviously.
All right, looks like we're about ready to go. We got everything squared away. So the Runaway Brides got 4 points in that jam. Thanks. I didn't change it, so I didn't know it got changed. Somebody else changed it on me.
Good call, good
My
call.
apologies.
We'll let you slide. Enough of our voices. We're back to the match.
Lining up at the jammer line, we've got Cherry Kiss for the Runaway Brides, and that's Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. Back underway we go. Brides are in front by 20 right now. Alley is going to fight through at the front of the
run
pack.
through the pack. Bombshells out.
Yeah, Alley's out for the Bombshells. Cherry Kiss is going to weave through, trying to find an opening. And again, stalwart defense at the front of the pack is frustrating Cherry. So here comes Alley now with the rapidly moving pack, and Alley is going to run right up into the rail.
Bombshells are hungry for points.
They absolutely are. Alley gets back on the track and has to call it off.
Okay.
With Cherry Kiss barreling in with the full head of steam from behind. All right, we are checking from there. We got 3 points from the infield there for the Bombshells.
The Brides are ready to respond.
Yep. We've got Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. That's Hollywood for the Runaway Brides. We got both teams down one blocker here. Just about 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. The very early going here of the third quarter.
If somebody else is nominated for or got a certain award, will you let me know? Like fastest skate or something?
And there goes Skid Vicious breaking out for the Brides one more time. Hollywood out with the pursuit, just like last time. Trying to close in, and Skid Vicious is going to get past that last blocker at the back of the pack and call it off. Checking on the score. We got no score for either side that jam. So no score. Back again with Tornado Alley and Cherry Kiss. Cherry for the Runaway Brides and Tornado Alley for the Bombshells once again.
That's why we have these incredible.
Tornado Alley's up for fittest skater.
Fittest?
Yeah, hard body.
Hard body
award.
skater.
And won it last year.
Oh, wow.
So defending their title, her title. Cherry Kiss along the inside is now fighting to get free. Allie's toward the front, tries to duck around the Lightning. It's Lightning up there. Now Astros up to the high side, both of them trying to block. You still got your jammer Cherry Kiss for the Brides at the back of the pack. And now Allie is trying to fight through. Cherry along the inside. They spring Cherry loose. Allie now looking for an opening with Jaeger trying to find an angle. Impaler Swift now up in there. Pack is drifting along, and now with Allie trying to get clear at the front of the pack, we've got Cherry Kiss starting a scoring pass from the back of the pack. Tightly congested pack now as they make their way in to the back straightaway. Just 5 seconds left in the jam. Cherry still fighting for all the points that she can, with Allie still making a game to get out front, and that'll do it for the jam.
I might have to skip out on my performance because I have to be at my show. I'll leave in like 10, 15 minutes.
I'll do it for you.
There's a 30-minute halftime.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. I didn't know about it either. We are underway. This is the next jam. That is Skid Vicious fighting to the high side and trying to push past Al Annihilate ya. Hollywood down to the inside, trying to find an opening. Man, stalwart defense coming out of the half here. Both teams are really just, Hollywood tries to stay on and can't quite. Tried to weave and ended up having to touch a skate down out of bounds. So Skid Vicious now mid-pack. Hollywood knocks a blocker out of the way, knocks another blocker out of the way, and is going to go by along the inside. And right along that same time, there goes Skid Vicious out as well. So Hollywood's out in front. Checks over her shoulder, get her bearing. It's going to be a jam race back to the pack. It's 20 seconds left in the jam. Here comes Hollywood up on a solid wall. The blockers crashes back end first into Impaler Swift. Big collision. Swifty down on the track. Takes a second to get up and catch her breath. My goodness, what a hit. And the defensive wall, checking for Meryl Streak. Hollywood gets 2 points on that big, aggressive crashing of the wall, Hollywood. So we're setting up for the next jam already. That's going to be Skarin Jaeger for the Bombshells, Cherry Kiss for the Brides. And Jaeger's going to outrun Astro Thought to the front of the pack. Cherry Kiss is going to fight clear as well. So Jaeger's your lead jammer for the Bombshells. Skaters down in the back of the pack. I saw a blocker end up almost all the way over on the Bombshells bench. Jaeger's going to weave through, and Jaeger's going to call it off. Cherry Kiss coming in at a blistering pace and is looking for some points of her own. Let's see what the regulators have to say about that request.
Both teams evenly matched.
That's right. No points either side.
No points.
No points either side. The offensive output has slowed to a crawl here in the third quarter. It's going to be Dirty Carry for the Bombshells, the Kitchuation for the Runaway Brides. Kitch is going to play some jammer defense right off the whistle and is going to bump Dirty Carry just onto the infield. Carry, though, re-establishes herself and is looking for an opening around the outside. Kitch, however, is going to go right up the middle of the pack, trying to get those last two blockers out of play, and is able to get through, knocks High Voltage out of the way. So the Kitchuation is your lead jammer for the Brides. Dirty Carry knocked up into the rail by Al Annihilator right up here in front of us. So Carey still trying to get clear. Now takes a whip off of Gold Digger and is able to get through the pack.
Brides jammer approaching the pack. Will she score more points?
Here comes Kitch looking for an opening, weaves up between her own blockers and calls it off after picking up the couple of points at the back of the pack. And we're going to have a timeout. That'll give everybody a chance to catch their breath. Freya Hug signaling an official timeout. So 2 points for the Brides there in that jam. Your score right now, Runaway Brides 86, Bombshells 61.
I get it. Rock the party. Audience, shout the player that you came to see right now on the count of 3. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Who'd you come to see? Oh my gosh, so many different voices.
That's
I love it.
right.
I came to see you.
As we get ready for this timeout to wrap up, and we got a cheer over there.
I love cheers.
We got an announcement here. We got jam referee, Ref Boyardee, is up there speaking to the captains, the coaches, Troy McClure and Laura Stabbs.
Mm-hmm.
Saying the W word, it's like it's hard to be like, oh. So yeah, but no, that's probably 3 months now, and so everybody's dealing with it.
I love it.
My mom's struggling, but whatever. she's trying.
Change. Trying is all that.
My mom's 68, you know what I mean?
Trying is all that matters.
Yeah, she really did. Like we went over there the other night for dinner, and she was very careful. Anyway, good stuff. All right, that timeout is over. So the Bombshells get 3 points up on the board after discussion. That's what was the cheer from the Bombshells bench. So the Bombshells put 3 points up after that official timeout and discussion. So now Tornado Alley again for the Bombshells. Alley is going to, again, get past Astrothought on the front of the pack. And now here goes Cherry Kiss as well. Cherry Kiss outruns Scaren Yeager, is able to stay upright with Yeager throwing a block. So now Alley is out there. Here comes Cherry. Alley is looking for an opening, gets by a skater at the back of the pack and calls it off. Well, 1 point for the Bombshells, 1 hard-earned point right there. So we are past the halfway point of this third quarter. It's going to be Skid Vicious for the Bombshells and Holly Hood for the Runaway Brides. And Skid's going to roll up and just kind of wait for Hollywood and throws a shoulder into her. Now Skid trying to get clear at the front of the pack. Blocker comes off as well. That was an excellent attempt at trying to get a block in there by Al. We got another jammer race. Skid Vicious out, checking over his shoulder. Hollywood head down, coming on strong again. Skid's looking at the pack and is going to call it off. Looking at how the pack was lining up. So yeah, offensive absolutely is at a premium here through the first half plus of the third quarter. Bombshells have 1 blocker in the penalty box. We're going to get right back up and do it again. No points for either side. Scaren Yeager for the Bombshells, the Kitchuation for the Runaway Brides. Momentary discussion here. And we're going to have a timeout. This is probably an official timeout. And double check with Freya Hugs. It is an official timeout. Freya Hugs letting us know. So we'll take a break in the action. We got 6:24 to go in the third quarter, OTO, so the discussion can continue. Looks like the pack ref and the jam ref discussing some points here and making sure they had everything sorted out.
She's a real hot cookie. I don't know either.
No, I only know the chorus. I'm bad. Hey fans, I'm going to try to give away this debit card one more time. Please check your wallet. If your first name starts with M and your debit card has Darth Vader on it, that's pretty specific. Please check your wallet, your billfold, I don't know, your fanny pack. See if you dropped your debit card. Once again, if you like Darth Vader and don't have a way to pay for dinner, it could be you.
Just like every good bar, if you leave it with us, we're going to charge 20% that goes back to the league.
Yeah, there you go. All right, back to the action we go. After the timeout, we have ourselves a power jam for the Bombshells. Scaren Yeager is at the jammer line for the Bombshells. We've got a full complement of blockers for the Brides. We got 1 blocker for the Bombshells in the penalty box, and we are underway. The Brides immediately jump to the action, trying to play keep away. Bombshells are going to try to get at least 1 blocker up in between there if they can. Now the pack coming together. Jaeger's looking for an opening. He's going to try to go right up in between Al and Cherry. Is not able to do so. Now down to the inside. Looking for an opening, trying to get by Nova. Is not able to do so. Still trying to go right up the middle. They're trying to get one of the brides goaded in the back, and so far have not been able to do so. They're trying to get Lightning peeled off from the rest of the brides blockers. Lightning blocked to the infield. That might be the opening they're looking for. Lightning up at the back of the pack. However, it looks like they're already running down on time. There is only 10 seconds left in the power jam, and it looks like Jaeger's going to surrender this power jam. So let's hear it from the brides fans in the audience for a little bit of wonderful defense. If you didn't start cheering, Al Annihilate was going to come off the track and begin hitting each of you repeatedly about the head and shoulders. That is again a defensive stand for the brides. The brides allow no points on the power jam. Hey everybody, I wanted to thank Gabagool. Gaba's heading to the after party to get things started at Boycott. Let's get a cheer up for Gaba as they get ready to head out. My fantastic co-announcer, and it's just going to be me Vin Scullying it up for the rest of the bout, so I apologize in advance. Meanwhile, there goes the Kitchuation for the Runaway Brides. Dirty Carry for the Bombshells. No points either side, and Kitch gets out. Kitchuation is your lead jammer. Dirty Carry up to the high side. Excellent closing block by Lightning the Queen, and then Lightning just knocks Dirty Carry right into Astro Thought along the back straightaway. So now Kitch trying to get through on a scoring pass. Big clustered pack right here. High Voltage down, Astro Thought down. Kitch looking for an opening on a scoring pass. Dirty Carry's not yet out. 15 seconds left in this jam. Clock continues running, and that definitely benefits the Runaway Brides. Brides could already be shifting into a time management mode. If you remember the bout about 6 weeks ago when the Runaway Brides went up against the Bombshells, the Runaway Brides, I feel like they allowed maybe 5 points the entire fourth quarter. It was a real defensive statement, and so that's what we're going to be looking for here to see if the Bombshells can figure that out going into the fourth quarter. However, right now we have another power jam, and it's a power jam for the Runaway Brides. Hollywood is on the jammer line for the Brides. So we'll see if the Bombshells can put up a defensive effort, and Hollywood's able to fight right through the pack, knocked over a couple of skaters and gets out and gets clear. 46 seconds left on the power jam clock. Bombshells are split up. Jaeger's going to try to fight through the goad and is able to do so. So the Bombshells get together at the front of the pack, and now they're going to try to play keep away. Al gets knocked up into the rail. Couple of skaters. Skid gets knocked down. Axe incidentally takes out Mads as Hollywood finishes the scoring pass. 25 seconds left. Hollywood gets knocked out of the air, takes a tumble, falls over onto the track and has to get back up and come around behind the pack and goes ahead and calls it off. All right, we will check on the score from the infield. And that is a good defensive effort by the Bombshells. That's a 5-point power jam for the Brides. So the Bombshells able to keep that cap to one scoring pass for Hollywood, and an excellent block by Mads Incognito to knock Hollywood out of the air. Mads picks up a penalty, but it did stop that second scoring pass. That's going to be Dirty Carry for the Bombshells. This is Cherry Kiss for the Runaway Brides, and Cherry angles right through. Cherry Kiss is your lead jammer for the Brides. Brides have come out hot now after they took a little while to talk things over during those team timeouts and the extended official timeouts. Brides have really come out strong on offense here in the last couple of jams as Cherry Kiss finishes off a scoring pass. Dirty Carry now looking for an opening, trying to get by Lightning at the front of the pack. Cherry Kiss now coming in for a scoring pass. Big block. Dirty Carry down to the infield, trying to block Cherry. Cherry Kiss finishes off the scoring pass. Bombshells getting up at the back of the pack. Big block by Lightning, knocking High Voltage off the track. Cherry Kiss now up to the high side, trying to get past those last two Bombshells blockers before the clock expires, and is able to do so. Finishes off that scoring pass. It's an 8-point jam for Cherry Kiss, and the Runaway Brides have tipped up over. excuse me, a 15-point jam. We'll try that one more time. So 110 to 65, Bride's up over 100 now. Getting one blocker down. There we go. All right, so 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. The Kituation for the Brides. And now the Bombshells are going to drop their jammer. It's going to be a power jam for the Brides. So this now may be the last jam of the third quarter, and the Brides are really going to try to put some points on the board here heading into the last quarter break. And there goes Kitch right down Main Street. Kitch is able to get through the pack. So now we check towards the back of the pack. Looking around. The Bombshells blockers. There are 4 Bombshells blockers. So you've just got 2 blockers out there for the Brides. It's Novocaine and Al Annihilatia. Kitch weaving, trying to find an opening, and now is going to look at those last blockers. 20 seconds left in the Runaway Brides Power Jam, 18 seconds left in the quarter. Kitch gets routed off to the inside by Mads Incognito. Now going to pick up an escort. Waiting for Novocaine to try to open an opening, and is now just kind of shaking off the offer of the blockers and is going to let the clock run down and expire on both the quarter and the jam. That should bring us up to the end of the third quarter. We will check on the officialness of that. There it is. There's a quarter break. We'll check 1 second on the score. All right, we're going to give away a couple of raffle prizes right now while we get some clerical stuff sorted out. We have the Always Evolve Reiki Healing Box. Always Evolve Reiki Healing Box. And the winner of that one is going to be, for the Reiki Healing Box, 496317. 496317. Next prize, I'm giving away 2 of these. We have 2 $50 gift certificates to Fat Tuesdays at Westgate. So if you're in for this prize, hello, sir. You look like you've got a winner. Are you the Always Evolve? I don't, well, yes. Here you go. The Always Evolve, he won it. 317. Oh, I'll read them off, don't worry. I'll read them off again. Okay, the $50 gift card to Fat Tuesdays at Westgate. I've got 2 of these. Your first winner is 495641. 495641 for Westgate. Your other winner for the $50 gift certificate to Westgate is 496423. 496423. And Tempe. Westgate and Tempe, thank you. Somebody just came rushing up here in a Show Nuff shirt to let me know. That's Westgate and Tempe, excuse me. 496423, 495641. Let's go back and announce some of these other prizes that have yet to be claimed, so we're going to have to redraw some of these here pretty quick. We've got the Sheer Alchemy Haircut Gift Certificate. Sheer Alchemy, 495643. 495643. I will announce that one more time momentarily. Next up, The Brutal oh, we got somebody heading up here. One of the Westgate gift cards. 623. 423. All right. Here you go. If you would just, I would give you the bag, but just take that if you would, and your coupon, your winner. Take both of those on over to the raffle table, which is at the complete opposite corner of the warehouse. Meanwhile, so that was one of the $50 gift certificates. We did give one of those away. All right. Brutal Beauties t-shirt. Brutal Beauties t-shirt. 495642. Yes, sequential numbers won the Brutal Beauties t-shirt and the Sheer Alchemy haircut. Cool. It's probably literally the same person, and I don't know if they're here because they haven't claimed either of them yet. Well, that's interesting. Well, hang on to all those. Like they say at the horse track, hang on to all those tickets until they're declared official. We have a neck fan. If you're a fan of necks, excuse me, it's a neck fan. Scrappers, a fan that goes around your neck. Nope, not if you're a fan of necks, then you'd be a vampire. Scrapper's neck fan is going to be 495640. I can't believe it. It's got to be the same person again. 495640 and 495644 is the Bombshells t-shirt. Somebody won like 4 prizes, and I don't think they're here. I think they took off, which, like, honestly, I'm sorry they weren't having a good time. It's a single-header bout, right? Oh, I will. Don't worry. I will, but I'm going to wait until the end of the fourth quarter break. Here, pull mine. About 2 minutes to go here until the end of this quarter break. Runaway Brides, as we said, trying to close the door. Brides trying to etch their name on that trophy once again. Runaway Brides are the champions in 17, 18, 19, and then our most recent season, 23. So the Brides going for their 1st in a row at this point. Yeah, 1 minute to go in this quarter break. And once again, everybody, hang on to those tickets. I have a sneaking suspicion that the same person won all 4 of these prizes and has not claimed them. So once again, we have all of these prizes to give away. The Sheer Alchemy haircut, the Brutal Beauties t-shirt, the Bombshells t-shirt, the Scrapper's neck fan, one of the $50 gift cards to Fat Tuesdays, and the Tushy massage. So all those are still in play, and I'm going to start forcing those out every break in the action here in the fourth quarter. I also still want to give away this debit card, but to only the right person. So once again, if you like Darth Vader and you don't have your debit card, check your butt pocket. I don't know. Where do you keep it? Keep it under your hat? No, I have not yet given away the massage. That is also still in play. We've given away like 2 of the 8 prizes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yep. Filling in to jam it. We're redrawing 6 of the prize. The same numbers 40, 41, 43, and 44 won 4 of the prizes and haven't claimed them. So I'll be redrawing a bunch of prizes. We're letting people down here know in front of the stands. We are back to the action. Runaway Brides, 113, Bombshells, 65. Jamming for the first time for the Brides is Lightning the Queen, your captain, number 95. Jamming for the Brides, Skid Vicious, number 55. And Skid Vicious able to get out of the pack, and Skid is clear for the Bombshells, much to the cheer of the crowd. So the Bombshells coming out hot out of that quarter break. Cherry Kiss gets blocked off to the infield by Mads and Swifty. Impaler Swift. So here comes Skid. And now the pack grinds to a halt back there. Skid's just going to try to force right through the middle and just brute force, trying to get past Cherry, and Cherry's able to get a block into it. Lightning now to the front of the pack. Couple of skaters down hard on the infield, but everybody's back up on all 8, and Skid's going to call it off. Fans, I got an update on the 50-50 raffle. The 50-50 raffle is up to $376. I don't know how that's possible because tickets are $5, so how we got an unrounded number is beyond me, but that's not my job. Pretty Hurt Machine has officially told me that the tally is up to 376, which is 188 to the winner. So if you want to get in on that, grab some of those cash raffle tickets. They'll be coming around to sell a few more of those. Bombshells get those points up on the board. This is Hollywood for the Brides, and that is Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. 13:30 to go in regulation. Bombshells need lead jams and lots of them here in the fourth quarter, or some power jam luck. Brides are going to be trying to enforce their will with defense, and therein is going to be the struggle. Tornado Alley still trying to get clear, still being blocked in. D&D's nuts. Al annihilates you. Remy Ruckus on the front of the pack, holding in Tornado Alley. At the back of the pack, Hollywood not yet out. Now at the front of the pack, facing off against Hannibal Lecture. I see Scary Nieger up there as well. Mads Incognito. There's 8 seconds left in the jam. It looks like both jammers are going to go ahead and, well, there Hollywood gets out. And the clock expires. You've got to think at this point of the fourth quarter, the Runaway Brides would be more than happy to give up a succession of 60-second jams in which no points are scored. That is exactly the template they went with 2 months ago. They skated against the Bombshells in a battle for first place in the standings, and the Brides came out victorious, and as I said, really just slowed the pace down to a crawl in the fourth quarter, and it would seem so far that would appear to be their plan. Lightning the Queen right off the jammer line. Scary Nieger's jamming for the Bombshells. Lightning is just going to play defense, basically become a blocker with a pretty hat on. And now Jaeger's looking for the front. Gets up there and gets bumped by the pivot, gets knocked down. That's Cherry Kiss wearing the pivot stripe. Meanwhile, now Lightning is weaving up and down at the back of the pack, but not really actively trying to get clear so far. And a block there at the front. Swifty gets knocked down. Lightning now up to the front of the pack, but again is just content to play defense, focusing in on Scary Nieger. Absolutely say it seems to be clear at this point. The Runaway Brides are just going to play as much defense as they can. Scary Nieger gets out, but there's only 16 seconds left on the jam clock. So Jaeger's going to get one crack at this probably. Lightning gets out, but then doesn't even go for the pursuit. Is just going to settle in to try to play defense. Knowing, of course, that the pursuit would be pointless. There's only 2 seconds left on the jam clock. Jaeger picks up the points at the back of the pack and calls it off. 2 points for the Bombshells. Jaeger gets 1 point in the ghost point. We're going to have a stoppage in play. Freya Hugs comes up on the track. Team timeout by the Bombshells to talk things over. 11 minutes exactly to go in the fourth quarter. Bombshells take a team timeout. Your score right now, 113-72. Runaway Brides are in front, trying to close the door and seal up their 5th title in a row. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining, and both teams have their second half challenge at their disposal. Hey fans, let's give away some prizes, yeah? All right, let's redraw some of these things. Here, Bombshells unisex t-shirt. Here we go with the Bombshells t-shirt. There's a bunch of tickets in there, look at that. Bunch of Bombshells fans here. 496-262. I hear a cheer. That's the Bombshells t-shirt winner. 496-262. We got the Scrappers neck fan. Scrappers neck fan. Schoolyard Scrappers neck fan is going to be 496-115. 496-115. Let's flip that over and keep these organized. We'll give away a couple more at the next break in the action. Make sure you grab those cash raffle tickets. We're giving away all the prize raffles, but they're coming around again. The cash raffle is going to be up over 200 to the winner before too much longer. Back to the action, 11 minutes to go. Runaway Brides are in front by 40 at the moment. Bombshells are going to try to gain some ground. The situation is at the jammer line for the Runaway Brides, and it's Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. And Skid's going to get blocked off to the inside. Kitch at the back of the pack, trying to get clear, gets knocked down, takes a tumble, all tangled up with that blocker at the back of the pack. All right, 1 sec. We have Kitch now trying to catch up to the pack after getting knocked down at the front of the pack. There's Skid looking for an opening, letting her blockers know to go ahead and hold up to try to work on the jammer. Meanwhile, Skid blocked off to the infield. There's 26 seconds left in the jam. At the back of the pack, Kitch gets held up. They're trying to goad Kitch, but weren't able to get that front wall pushed far enough out of play. 15 seconds left in the jam, and the Brides are just, again, more than content to just burn clock. When you're working on a lead, you want to burn clock. There's going to be 5 seconds left, and this jam is going to wind itself right down. All right, we are lining up for the next jam. We just gave away the neck fan and the Bombshells t-shirt. Somebody wearing Bombshells gear, so that's good. Tornado Alley is your jammer for the Bombshells, and that's Cherry Kiss for the Brides. Quickly moving pack this time, and Cherry Kiss is going to fight along the inside and get clear for the Brides. So we have an established lead jammer for the first time in several jams. Tornado Alley gets knocked off to the infield hard and is now going to try to line up and help her teammates with defense on Cherry Kiss. Cherry is now going to weave in, weave out, and it's going to get a block. Clearing, not out, getting clear. Cherry Kiss gets clear of the pack for the Runaway Brides. Cherry Kiss weaving through that pack along the back straightaway, just kind of paused there and watching it lay out. There's 9 seconds left, and Cherry's not done, wants to get around for another. Bombshells lining up at the back of the pack. Mads Incognito absorbs that block, but then a nice block clearing the way. Excellent block by Lightning the Queen, opening a path for Cherry Kiss to finish that scoring pass. Cherry Kiss puts 15 points on the board for the Runaway Brides. There's going to be 8 minutes to go in regulation when this jam gets underway. We got the Kitchuation and Skid Vicious, unless there is a time out. And there is not a timeout. All right. Meanwhile, this jam gets underway. We've got fighting to get clear at the front of the pack for the Bombshells is Skid Vicious, as we said. Kitch is at the back of the pack and going to get blocked off to the infield. So Skid now doing battle against those blockers at the front of the pack. Brides are focusing entirely on defense right now, really just kind of letting their jammer do what they want to do at the back of the pack, running the clock down. Skid now tries to get some action going at the front of the pack, trying to move people out of the way, if at all possible, leveraging along the rail, and it's just worn down. You can see the sigh, and again, just the defense by the Runaway Brides punishing Novocaine, knocking Skid Vicious to the infield, and then just nonchalantly turning around like no big deal. Hey, in arena, last call for merchandise, last call for your cups. Actually, that was a while ago, so don't come down for your cups. But last call for merchandise. Let's go through and get that closed up. We'll give away more prizes once again at the next stoppage in the action, as best I can. Scaring Yeager for the Bombshells. That's going to be, for the first time for the Runaway Brides, Shank Williams, number 713. Scaring Yeager gets out for the Bombshells, much to the cheer of the Bombshells contingent. Making their way around. Shank is at the back of the pack, gets knocked down by those two Bombshells blockers. So Bombshells now trying to clear some space. Yeager goes by around the outside. We got a regulator down on the infield. Astro Thought tumbled right into Ref Boyardee. Looks like Refy's up and okay. Jaeger finishes the scoring pass. Got another regulator just about got taken out by a skater back there. Shank Williams down at the back of the pack. 15 seconds left in this jam. Here comes Jaeger. Runs up into that defensive wall for the Brides. Is going to try to fight through. Gets spun off to the infield by Lightning, though. 6 seconds left, and that'll do it. Jaeger calls the jam. Jaeger's going to put 10 points on the board during that jam. All right, fans, get one of those tickets ready. Brutal Beauties t-shirt. Hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. We got an official timeout. Freya Hugs, the excellent sense of timing, and merchandise sales. Brutal Beauties t-shirt. Who wants a Brutal Beauties t-shirt? Who's ready to get pink? 496-222. 496-222. Colette Razorcat wants you to win a Brutal Beauties t-shirt. That's right. I don't know if we got a winner. So if somebody hoot and holler and let me know if you, yeah, we got a winner. Excellent. Head right down there and pick that up. Let's give away the Sheer Alchemy haircut. Sheer Alchemy. Your winner for Sheer Alchemy is now very much not left-handed. 586-416. Sheer Alchemy, 586-416. We got a big cheer coming up from the crowd. We got a winner for the Sheer Alchemy. I appreciate you coming up here. I really wasn't going to be able to read that ticket at a distance. Meanwhile, 5:28 to go. Dirty Carry on the jammer line for the Bombshells. Hollywood for the Runaway Brides. Runaway Brides again are just going to probably, well, there goes Hollywood to the front of the pack. That's why I'm not a derby coach. And Hollywood gets out, but you can't see Hollywood really. As you watched the bout earlier, you saw Hollywood with a hammer down. That is a nonchalant Hollywood. Meanwhile, Dirty Carry is able to get by Al along the inside. Al is calling out some defensive instructions. Everybody down. Everybody down. Hollywood gets up and calls it off frantically. I think Al went to point, and I think Al accidentally elbowed D&D's nuts in the head. So... Another stoppage in play. We're giving away more prizes. My goodness, it feels good to give away prizes. I do apologize. It is a little, you have to come up here and you have to get the ticket from me. Then you got to go to the diametrically opposite corner of the warehouse to win your prize. So we make you work for it. Here comes Freya Hugs. What do we got? Okay, Freya Hugs had nothing important. Don't worry. They're just sitting there talking to somebody else and ignoring me anyway. Meanwhile, let's give away that Tucci's Touch. Tucci's Touch Massage. Get those tickets ready for Tucci's Touch. Tucci's Touch. Your massage. That is another service that I happily endorse. Tucci is a wizard. 496-112. 496-112 is your new winner for Tucci. Let me know if that's a winner. Let me know if somebody's got that winner, because we'll give it away at the next break if not. So yeah, if that's you, 496-112 for Tucci's Touch. Get up here and please make yourself known to me. 4:54 to go in regulation. Runaway Brides are up by a 50-point margin at the moment. Skid Vicious for the Runaway Brides and jamming for the, Skid Vicious for the Bombshells and jamming for the Runaway Brides for the first time is number 420, Astro Thought. Second time, Astro jammed in the first quarter. Never not statting. Meanwhile, Skid's trying to fight through at the front of the pack. Lightning's making a one-skater defensive mission to knock Skid down to the infield. 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. Skid still trying to get clear. Astro trying to move some people around at the back of the pack, and now Astro clings to the inside, and Astro thought us out for the Brides. Astro again just sort of making their way around the track. No great hurry. Letting that clock run, they are. Skid now darts through the pack and is going to try to get around. Astro Thought now drifting up towards the pack with 7 seconds left on the clock. Astro rolls in, takes a bump, knocked off to the infield. Clock expires on the jam. There'll be about 3:30 to go in regulation as we get ready to start this next jam. Tornado Alley for the Bombshells. The Kitchuation for the Runaway Brides. Brides put 3 points on the board in that last jam. 133.81. Just over 3 minutes to go in the title game. Kitch is going to play jammer defense right off the outset, trying to make sure that Tornado Alley gets funneled into some blockers. And now Kitch is up to the front. Blocked off to the infield by Yeager, with Mads there as backup. Alley now is trying to find an opening along the, well, I thought along the outside, but that was actually Enema Burns. Now Kitch to the front of the pack and is going to weave up, try to get by Mads, and Mads is going to block Kitch into the rail. Bombshells are in no mood to really hit anybody too tremendously hard at the moment. They do block Alley coming into the back straightaway, but you can see it. Runaway Brides are just going to mercilessly grind this clock into a comminuted state. As Kitch comes around into the back straightaway, the pack again just sort of making their way around, running that clock down. Runaway Brides run it down, the full 60 seconds run off. Checking from the infield, no score for either side. There'll be about 2 minutes to go in regulation. Lining up to jam, that's going to be Dirty Carry for the Bombshells, doing the Amelia Bearhart thing, and then that's Ash Smash'em for the Runaway Brides for the first time. 2 minutes to go in the title game. Ash Smash'em is at the back of the pack for the Runaway Brides. Dirty Carry is now going to try to push the front part of the pack away and get them all out of play. Enema Burns is up there, though, trying to also help clear some space. And now here comes Ash for the Brides. Ash, big collision, runs right into Shank Williams and knocks Shank into Enema Burns. Now Dirty Carry recovering from the infield. Ash watching from the back of the pack. Dirty Carry up to the front, gets clipped off to the infield. Pack catching up now. Dirty Carry trying to find an opening at the front of the pack. There's 11 seconds left in the jam, and Ash Smash'em gets out of the pack. So Ash is out for the Runaway Brides. And that jam is going to come to a close. Full 60 seconds. Fans, we've got 1 minute left in the title bout. Runaway Brides are trying to seal this thing up. It is going to be about 30 seconds left in regulation as this jam gets ready to go. 133-81 the score at the moment. No points for either side. Skid Vicious for the Bombshells. Holly Hood for the Runaway Brides. Holly Hood down to the inside, dodges around Remy Ruckus, and then gets clear. Holly Hood out is going to be on the pursuit. Holly Hood's out. Now Skid's looking for an opening, trying to get past those two blockers for the Brides. 15 seconds left on the regulation clock, 39 seconds left on the jam clock as Skid gets out. Hood down along the inside, clears the coping, gets past that last block, and now has hands up. The Runaway Brides are going to try to keep from picking up any penalties here and try to keep from a penalty jam, and that's going to do it. The regulation clock has expired. Now we've got to check on the penalty situation and see if there will be a penalty jam or if that's going to be it, and that does it for the season. Let's find out. Head referee Lollipop. We've got the score coming in for that last jam. Runaway Brides put 4 points on the board. Watching Lollipop. watching and checking. We'll see if there's going to be a penalty jam. And it is not the end of the game. Here comes Freya Hugs. And I believe that the Runaway Brides have challenged. So we have no time left on the quarter clock and no time left for a follow. There would not be time for a jam, so now there's a challenge. So we'll have to see if that is going to overturn any of the information here. So hold on to that excitement for the end of the game, and let's give away some more prizes during this challenge. Yeah? Hey, how does that sound? What's that? Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Here's some of these prizes. Once again, now I need, if you win, I need to like auditory visuals, because I'm going to start giving these away rapid fire. Tucci's Touch. Tucci's Touch. Here we go. Tucci's Touch Massage. Your new winner for Tucci's Touch is, I didn't look at it, but there's two stuck together, so they must be the same persons, right? I have to separate them. Hold on. Jiminy Christmas. There we go. All right. Your winner for Tucci's Touch is 496-385. Tucci's, there we got a winner down there for Tucci's Touch. All righty. Next up, $50 gift certificate to Fat Tuesdays at Westgate or Tempe. Your $50 gift certificate. This is the second one of these. There's some excited people down here. Somebody wants Fat Tuesdays. Yeah. Le bon temps roulette. 496-239. 496-239. Who won Fat Tuesdays? Are they checking? Did they win? Fat Tuesdays, 496-239. All right, we're honestly checking on, okay, I'm sorry, what we got? The Westgate? What was the winner of that one? What number is that?
It's 496-239.
Okay, that's your Fat Tuesdays winner. Thank you. Somebody's down here bragging about winning the Fat Tuesdays gift card. That's fantastic. All right, so we do have a penalty jam. The Runaway Brides had challenged and tried to get their penalty overturned, so it is a penalty power jam for the Bombshells. No time on the clock, and we have an untimed power jam for the Bombshells, which could be our last jam of the season. We'll have to see. Let's hear it for the Bombshells fans in the house. Some Bombshells fans appreciative of their team's effort here this evening in the championship bout. And there we go. So 60 seconds left. Tornado Alley tiptoeing up to the outside. Lightning the Queen is up to the challenge. Now some blocks. They're trying to get Alley clear. Runaway Brides are obviously not just going to roll over and just let them score points here. Alley now looking for an opening and now gets some help. Now the Bombshells are going to start into motion. Trying to find an opening is Tornado Alley. There's 36 seconds left in the penalty power jam. Alley now gets clear and now, just has to get up there and fight past that front wall of blockers. Alley gets up and goes on around. Well, blockers may have been out of play as Alley just went on through, so Alley's your lead jammer. There's 19 seconds left in this penalty power jam. Some skaters getting up at the back of the pack now, trying to get up and get moving. Now the blockers for the Bombshells are trying to make a little space for Alley, trying to find an opening. 2 seconds, 1 second left in the penalty power jam, and that'll bring a close to the penalty power jam. So let's look it up one more time, and let's see if the Runaway Brides went penalty-free that time. See if the Bombshells went penalty-free. Let's check in with, it's 2 points for the Bombshells, by the way. Clear up that academic footnote. We'll give away the rest of these prizes and the 50-50 cash raffle in just a bit, so sit tight with those prizes. Checking in now. Regulators are talking in the front straightaway. We're going to keep an eye on Lollipop and see if we've got more penalty jam action or not. Checking in. Looks like we've got the whistle coming to the mouth, and we've got a final whistle inbound. With that whistle, your 2024 league champions, The Runaway Brides are going to hang one on the thumb. Your 5-time league champion Runaway Brides. Runaway Brides are going to put their name right back on that trophy, coming on around. Once again, Brides fans in the house coming down to slap hands as your favorite skaters come on by. What an effort by the Brides. Really a defensive showpiece is really what it ended up being. It was honestly pretty close throughout. Excellent job by the Runaway Brides. And now let's hear it for your league runners-up, the Bombshells. I feel like the fans would agree with me. I think the Bombshells gave them hell. I think the Bombshells still gave them hell. Excellent, enthusiastic showing by the Bombshells. Nothing at all to hang their heads about. That was a gutsy showing without a couple of power jams to the Brides. I feel like I said the exact same thing last time. Really, it was close outside of a couple of bad power jam, little things like that. All right.